Hello everybody and welcome back to the old world, where we now, as Prince Simino, a more shrewd and not as direct leader as Prince Rickadeso, but more of an intelligent, learned man working from behind the scenes. He has formed some very powerful alliances with his, using his brothers and sisters as basically bargaining tools, which is, were standard for medieval times. We have an ally in Tigari, we are allied with the Asterios, everything's looking great. Call to arms. Are you fighting someone or no? Yes, you are. Defending against Alfonso and the peasant revolt. Okay, you probably don't need our help for that. We are also in a war against Obragon, just to make them a tributary. I've called them, or named in the last episode, the Stalian Alliance, which I think is very aptly named. We have basically united at this point most of Estalia, at least if we look at the Shur Empire here. Okay, we're missing a lot, but more or less this chunk here is under our control, except for these two small smatterings here. One of which, Obragon, will now be under my control soonish. Apparently one of the courtiers has been annoying my wife, Fiamma. And instead of asking me for help, she took matter into her own hands and made sure the courtier would never annoy her again, or he'd know the consequences. What on earth was she thinking? Or she did the right thing? And we're talking about Beatricia then, which is my court priestess. Well, she did the right thing because I want to be on my wife's good side. Disable. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsie daisy. Battle of Varbarsa. We want that. Special minor titles grantable. We need new commanders. Massive levies raised along, and one of our children, the hunchback, and that's also dump. Probably should go into faith. Follow the army. Somehow I managed to walk past it. I must have clicked down here. Oh, they've been beaten. Well, let's just siege down their capital. Baron Vidal inherited a thing. The Winds of Chaos are very weak. We lost our Chancellor, but we have a new one, so it's all good. Alright. Ask Liege for a title. Here it is. Domain size is at least 3. Liege. Domain size is at least 3. Oh. What? His domain size... Oh, it's not big enough. His own domain. Oh, I see. So this is why we can't ask for the title. Observing the stars at night, you have begun to sense some irregular movements. You also notice that some stars seem to appear and disappear at odd times. You need to study this more. We get paranoid. And then 30% chance of diligent. Paranoid is actually a good one. Diligent would be amazing. So please. Nope. Didn't get the good one. Or the excellent one. The best one. Sadly. Still, we have really good traits all around. Well, I say that. We're frail and we're craven. So yeah. I wonder which focus is needed to get rid... Oh, did we just lose the siege of Bilbali? Oh, this is for a fort. Never mind. That doesn't matter. Okay, let's go up and beat this army. Stop sieging my territories. I'm so happy that this alliance worked out. Can you imagine that I'd thrown 600 gold into it and it still didn't work? That would have been horrible. But instead we now have a very, very powerful ally. 2 of them. We already... I mean, to be fair, Prince Rickadeso High Tribune Regadeso. I keep disrespecting his name. High Tribune Regadeso set up the betrothal in here that secured the alliance with Tigare. Hopefully they will be making some children too. They have already made one, so they have an heir. Perfect. Of course, he's not from our dynasty, but this union here will result in my dynasty being spread to Asterios, to the throne of Asterios, which will be amazing. We can borrow money from the Knights of the Blazing Sun, but it would give us penalty to temple vassal opinion, and we don't need the money. I'm so rich playing as this nation that it doesn't matter. Normally I would take that kind of money and just run with it. Never pay it back. That research you conduct in your observatory at night is proving deeply fascinating. You could push your studies further, but you'd need to purchase more equipment for it to be meaningful. Of course we will spend 30 gold. Yes. Tortain Werner Ronal has been the defensive pact against you has been disbanded. Okay. Stuff is going on over in the realm of Ulthuan. Is this up? Wait, hold up. No, Highborn Concorded. I don't know if they always had this horse icon, but that's usually reserved for tribal stuff. Oh, and Harganeth has changed again. Yeah, now it's a Grond instead of Harganeth, but it's still Morathi the Drunkard. Oh. Okay. Too bad for her. I mean, if I get a bad title like the Drunkard or the Fat, at least it's like for a maximum of 80 years that I have to live with it. For an elf, that title will stick with you, you know, for probably 1,000 years unless you get assassinated. No. Anyway, priests from the nearby temple have been stopping by to trade for supplies quite often lately. They usually linger to talk and exchange knowledge. We can gain learning or gain cynical. I don't know. I'll take the chance of getting one learning. It didn't. We never really roll the good number. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Eventually it'll have to happen. We want to go in here and say upgrade the scenic pond again, since that gives us more monthly prestige. I should have invested in that a long time ago. As Ricadeso. I'm sad that we didn't. Now we are gonna face a problem soon. And that is when I have conquered Orgon, or at least make them a tributary. Then we will do the same to this little realm that is called Portua. Something similar, assimilate them. After that, there's nowhere we can expand, because we have our 2 allies. I don't know if we can attack this little realm here. I suppose we could. Not at the moment. Barthomele, you are an important man. I think you should go for etiquette. We want you... or humility. No, go for etiquette. We want people to be able to like you so you don't get thrown off the throne or assassinated before you've made a baby with that queen, the young queen. Do. So why could we not attack you? Declare war. Oh. We don't even have a valid casus belli. I mean, we could. Okay. This might be the time to start fabricating claims on people. Like way over here. Just this one here. Could be okay. They've got a lot of pacts. So maybe not. Countess of Mendoza. Oh, that's your spouse. Okay. Let's have a look at the economy mode. Yeah, we wouldn't mind that. I don't know if we can... I think if we have the claim directly, we would be able to do something like wage war on those guys. So let's try to make that a thing. Could we declare war on you for any reason? No, we don't have a valid casus belli. Here, no. Offer non-aggression pact? Oh, no. Nothing here. Just checking. Offer to join war? How? Because it's forced vassalization. Here? Anything? Nope. Joanna arrived at your court and died. Okay. Never mind that. We still sort of trying to focus down what kind of man is... Is it Prince Ximeno of Magrida? Oh, he's of Magrida? Interesting. Despite not being in Magrida, or maybe he was born in Magrida? That's probably it. But he's living in Bilbao now. Sieging, sieging, sieging. Get it done. What about down here? Another child king? That seems to be going around. Okay. A cabal. A shadowy group of cultists are alleged to have formed in one of your holdings, performing dark rituals and even summoning demons if the rumors are true. Your people beg you to root them out, but what can men do against such dark magic? We will send for witch hunters? No witch hunters. No witch hunters. When I'm trying to learn magic myself, I think inviting witch hunters into the realm is a very bad idea. In fact, if I could oust the witch hunters that we already have, I would, but it doesn't seem like it's an option at the moment. We will attempt to learn magic if possible. That would be quite fun, I think. Keep the sieging up. Oh, no, we're done. Offer peace, enforce demands. Yes, sir. Alright, and they are now a tributary of mine. A convoy flying the Espronceda standard was ambushed by pirates today, while on their way home with their holds full of precious cargo. Thanks to the quick actions of their crews, they managed to turn the tables on the pirates and capture 2 of the galleys. The prize money will be divided evenly, but the lion's share goes to you, 100 gold. That started out as a bad message, but ended up being a really, really good one. So, I cannot be more satisfied. We'll go into Majesty here for sure. And apparently, the Majesty that I upgraded to earlier was in Magrida. Yeah, it's county specific. We have a lot of money in store. We might want to save it up for the campaign fund, but look at that. This guy is way ahead of us. The studies you conducted in your observatory have convinced you that there are many strange things beyond the known cosmos. There are few sources and no one to share knowledge with you, however, but you have heard of a strange old Riemann collector who is rumored to possess vast knowledge of the weird. I will go and see him. Absolutely. Yes. And Remus, that is over here. We shall see what happens. We could sell one of our sisters to this man. Arrange betrothal with you. Court priestess of Magrida is the only candidate. Don't I have a bunch of sisters? Like you. Oh, you're Queen Munia of Tigari, right. Then we have your half-sister, Munadona Regadaces. What an interesting lady. You are also frail. Invite to court. Oh, she wants to come. Okay. She's an academic. She's been studying in one of the famous universities of the world. Very cool. Alright. And casually strolling around the premises, as one often do, you come across Alcade Mendo sitting at his desk, overburdened with work. Seeing this as the perfect opportunity to help him out, and perhaps gain a favor in return, you offer a helping hand. He decides to accept your offer, and we gain a favor and some prestige for being amazing at helping with homework. Doing other people's homework. Story of my life. Choose a plot. Yeah, here we have seize trade post, and why can we not? What? Magritta trade post owner character is Prince Emino of Magritta. That makes no sense. Steal the cast iron ring. Okay, but none of them are open to me regardless. And plot. Yes, please. So our half-sister arrives at my court. We can marry you to someone. Like a random high elf, apparently. No, he's a human. Darby. Or Mastic. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what I would do with you. We'll hold on to you for now. Let's look at other sisters. Here's a half-brother, Conception. He's of my house. Do you want to come to my court? Yes. Let's gather the family. He's living in another realm because he wasn't born to my mother. What about the next in line? That's my brother, who is living with us at the moment. We sort of need to betroth you to someone, in fact. So... Wait, what? No, wait, what? Let's try that again. We cannot. Why could we not? Where do you live? City of Sabia. Oh, right, he's his own guy. So we don't really have anyone for you. Oh. Before we send them away like that, we should actually betroth them. So you are another one of my father's bastard children. My half-sister. And we don't really care about you, but this is another of my brothers living with us at the moment. Let's find you a lovely lady. Well, this is a candidate for sure. Hardy and brilliant. Let's find someone your own age, though. Here's a genius. Let's just go for genius. There's a lot of them. Genius and attractive. That's probably the one. Hardy. Tough. Sold to the young lady with a bright mind. And you are betrothed to the Queen of Asterios. Is that the name of the country? And this works out quite nicely, I think. Can we not form alliance with you? Maybe she wasn't a family member. My half-brother accepts my invitation. We should marry you off to someone, or vice versa. Marry someone to you. Princess of Lyonesse here, yeah. Go for her. Bride price of 114. We will gladly pay that. A princess? Chancellor Fiamma. That's my wife. Is doing a superb job. I am having trouble with a town and castle in Bilbalia, and I shall, of course, send my chancellor to try and increase the relation between them and us. But which one should I start with? Do we need opinion with anyone? Yes. And you are a vassal of Tolada, which is what? A Tolada city. So let's go for city opinion. Okay, so now they are married, and that gives us an alliance with you. Very cool. Another alliance, Lyonesse. Let's check. Where's that? That's up here. Oh, and a quite large area of Betonia. Another alliance. Okay. Now, what do we have here? The Liber Caelistior? Anyway, you arrive at the abode of the strange collector, the old Gianetto Zuccaro. After some persuasion, he invites you in. You speak at length, and he tells you of Battista Gaspar Necrodomo, who knew many things of the strange spheres and the powers from beyond the stars. You find out that Necrodomo the Insane wrote a book called the Liber Caelistior, or a Celestine Book of Divination, in which he recorded many strange and terrible truths. Gianetto says that he is impressed by your sincerity and desire for knowledge. He can sell you a copy of the book. He tells you to beware, however, as too much intense study of the Liber Caelistior is said to drive the reader insane. I must have it. Yes. And let's see if we can learn about the dark course of chaos from treasury. Oh. So that would be added to my treasury deep. Monthly piety -2. Jesus, but learning +5. 22 learning. Ooh, boy. So we're gonna go into negative piety at that point. Yep. Alright. That's interesting. I think I've had that in a like in the standard CK2 game before, without magic, so I'm not sure if it's truly non-magical, which would be kind of disappointing, but, you know, that's also fair. But I'm kind of hoping that it'll lead to some sort of chaos worship. Oh. Excuse me, I've been playing for too long. But I can't stop. And now I'm even more intrigued. I want to keep going. And see what we can learn of these dark mysteries. We need to consider the next war. Declare war. We can definitely fight you. We have so many allies at this point. Offer vassalization. No. Yeah, no. Alright, but we will keep conquering. Extort tribute. Declare war on a character. Like we have nothing bound. Oh, we can get rid of our ambition. Yes, please. Acquire dark crystal. 4 dark crystals were shipped from Cathay in the Old and New World. One was thrown into the Eastern Sea by Visili for her. Let's try that again. Yisililia. Okay, whatever. But upon her betrayal, 2 were lost in Napier, one of which was later recovered by the Imperial Scribe, and the 3rd was lost in the poisonous jungles of Lostria. Okay, we don't know what it does. This will give me prestige. Wire title. We're far away from being able to get assaulted among men. As much as I want to get this dark crystal thing, we should win a war real quick. So let's take that ambition. Go and declare war on these guys for extorting tribute. Let's bring Asterios into this one, since it'll be an easy thing with them on our side. It should be really quick. Where's the troops? Go down to the... Oh, that's not the guys we're fighting. Stand down these guys because they will not help. And they are joining our war. Look at that. I think they have more troops than we do. So yeah. I'm sort of thinking we should find a really, really powerful opponent to fight during the lifetime of Ximeno. Because we will be able to beat a really powerful opponent at this point. We've basically united most of Italia. Oh, and look at that. Communard cities is overlapping here. They are a tributary of the Communard cities. So yeah. Quite interesting. Go south and beat the army first. Then we will siege down the territories after the fact. The lords of Communard cities have approved the institution of ruler war declaration sovereignty law. Sure. What do we have here? Message about request council support. I wish they would tell me what we're voting for. But whatever. Another favor. I want to go in. And this is something that I usually never tamper with, but I misclicked earlier. Other. We can set what we get notifications for. And I would like to put it back. Intrigue. For we remove the plot thing. Diplomacy. Oh, we can scroll down too. Damn. Priority messages. It would be something that is disabled. Like here. Alliance proposal declined. Oh. Dynasty. Intrigue. Other. No scroll. Government. Ah, this may be something that... Oh, we can reset to default. All reset defaults. Okay. So then it should remind me of favors again. Because if it doesn't remind me of favors, I will never remember that I have them. I think. Go and beat that little army. Meanwhile, our ally is sieging down these territories, and my wife is pregnant. Amazing. She's a homosexual? Oh. Working in your observatory, you are often disturbed by strange noises, uncannily large insects carrying away smaller pieces of equipment, and odd human-like figures spying on you, then disappearing into the night before you can confront them. You really struggle to maintain concentration and get anything done, and must focus. We can get diligent but also stressed, otherwise we gain slothful. Now we will, of course, try to focus. Don't get stressed, dude. But do get diligent, and you didn't get diligent. At least we didn't get stressed either. Man, if we could get diligent, it's such a good trait. That would be amazing. Okay. This is going... They're just attacking the walls directly. What's happening? We lost our steward. Special minor title. We lost a commander. Truces are expiring. Let's just check council positions again. Because I had an inkling that we might be able to get some better ones. Yeah, we can get a better spy master. So we will go for that. Go and study technology from the Skaven as usual. And that's good enough for now. The lazy, ungrateful dockworkers in Magritta are refusing to unload ships. But we don't have any interests in Magritta. Anyway, citing poor working conditions and low pay, they will not let anyone pass their picket line. Troops from all the major families are working together to quickly silence the leaders of these mobs, but costly delays in shippings are unavoidable at this point. Just lose 50 gold. Whatever. This is our brother, Paz Rickadaces. He can be a learned man too. Very good. Look at that, 11,000 men. And this is not even with the entire combined army. If we could become High Tribune of the Commandant cities again, and then have these two as allies, plus an ally up here in, I forgot the name, Leoness, then yeah, arrange betrothal between my half-sister and Prince Cassio of Tobaro. Oh, and Tobaro is what again? This nation over here. Oh, can we get an... I don't know that we get an alliance out of this. And that would sort of end her line. But she's not that great to have sticking around. This could... Can we do anything with you, like legitimize you or anything? Nah. Let's try it. See if it gives us a potential alliance again. Just a non-aggression pact, maybe? Form alliance, you're kidding me. He says no, but I mean, we have the money. We will pay for yet another alliance. And we get it. I'm not sure if we don't need it for anything, but man, I want it. A daughter was born to Conception Esponcida and Princess Yevgeny Lunes, named Magdalena. Alright. Your niece, my half-brother. They just got married. They've been busy. That's good. May you live in contentment, harmony and contentment. I accept your alliance. And he's a genius. Very nice. Yeah, again, I'm not sure what we will use all of these alliances for. Well, we can basically fight anyone at this point. You want me to be a commander? No, thank you. No, thank you. Who are we fighting here? Oh. We're fighting my new ally. The book you bought from the strange Riemann collector has proven quite useful for gaining new ideas and insights in your studies of the stars and what lies beyond. It does, however, contain some quite disturbing texts and images, things that lead towards the level of understanding that might make one mad. I must delve deeper. Is now known as the Accursed. Okay, this went south really quickly. I mean, we could end up losing our character really, really quickly by just going down this road. But, I cannot not do it. We got an attractive and quick son. I approve. My court physician, Glorvingve, was worried about my newborn son. Oh, please do everything you can to save my son. He is an attractive young baby. Infant. It seems as if whatever treatment Glorvingve administered worked. He's much better. Now he's no different than other children his age. Very good. Having a high elf as a court physician is working out. Any plots? Can I seize any trade posts? No, nothing. Alright. Borrow money from the Knights of the Blazing Sun. Not necessary. Go over here. Let's try to end this war. And look to new horizons. Once again, I've gone over time. Can we finish up the war real quick? Come on. Is that enough? Offer peace. 99%. It's not enough. beat that one army, then we should be able to win. Come on. Yes, 100%. And with the end of this war, we have now subjugated both Opegon and Portua. Togari and Asterios are our allies. Tobero is also, but is being subjugated, I think, by my liege. And this little Osborna realm is also subjugated. What remains of Estalia is Cantonia, and then this small smattering of territories. We also do have a little bit of Betonia inside our realm here, and could not attack Betonia at the moment, but I'm seriously thinking at this point that we could probably put a dent in them at least. We can pick a new ambition, and we will try to acquire a dark crystal. I have no idea how we will do that, but we will look into that next episode. So thank you guys for watching for now, and stay tuned as we explore our options next time. Bye bye.